was proven in court that there was no interference, and Mike Pence irresponsible. The New York State justice system has basically said that it's forbidden for synagogues, I guess churches, to carry, for a civilian to carry weapons, even for self-defense, because they're highly sensitive places, and therefore, according to the Constitution, they'd be forbidden to carry arms. A civilian, obviously, they could have a policeman or a security guard carry arms outside. People are upset about this, and personally, I would be upset also. America, there's a lot of mass shootings that go on continuously, and there's a lot of freedom to wield guns in America. The people who want to carry guns in shuls and synagogues are primarily doing it for self-defense. I think it's obvious. I think reason needs to be in order in the Supreme Court decision of New York. I think it should be allowed to wield guns in places of worship. There's a very prominent leader of El Salvador. His name is Nayib Bukele. He's only 41 years old. He's basically done amazing things, according to most residents of El Salvador, in eliminating gangs, which make it easier for pedestrians to go out and walk around and eat in restaurants. Their safety is guaranteed. What I've been reading about is that almost unanimously the people are very happy with him, but some are clamoring that he runs a dictatorship over there and it's not fair what he's doing. It could be that it is a dictatorship. Basically, he has complete control over the country. But when a dictator is doing something to ensure the safety of most of the residents and is actually helping his constituency, which is the country of El Salvador, I wouldn't 100% classify that as a dictatorship. Dictatorships are usually when leaders get too much power and use it for their own good, not for their country. There was an incident yesterday where Brittney Spears apparently tried to get the attention of Victor Wembanyama in Las Vegas. Apparently she tapped him on the shoulder, and according to her statements, she was taken by security guards and slapped across the back or the face, which she deemed to be assault on her. She was very unhappy, of course. Victor Wembanyama was not involved. He just kept on walking. They told him to keep on walking. He didn't even know it was Brittney Spears. It just goes to show you that, times change very quickly. Brittney Spears, at least at the late 90s, used to be one of the biggest celebrities in the world. She's had her ups and downs over the years. Now she's the one tapping Victor Wembanyama on his shoulder and getting assaulted, according to her reports, by the security guards. Times can change very quickly in the lives of celebrities. Twitter will not sit idly by as Threads was launched by Meta, which to rival Twitter. Basically, it's the same sort of idea, but it's backed by Meta, which also owns Instagram and WhatsApp and Facebook. So I think the reason Elon Musk is protesting this, it seems like they might sue them in court for stealing intellectual property. I believe even they claim that certain employees were taken away from Twitter to basically set up Threads to mimic Twitter. I understand why Elon Musk is worried about this because, it's not just another competitor. This is basically a competitor which owns WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, which most of the world uses these different platforms. So in terms of a brand, to add Threads to them, I think a lot of people would change over from Twitter to Threads. So I think Elon Musk, he just purchased for $44 billion. He wants to defend it. Draymond Green has taken a lot of criticism over the fact that he has his own podcast, which is about half an hour to an hour, where he talks about different issues, which is considered, it won an award as the best podcast for an athlete, I think. There's not that many athletes that do podcasts, but one of the goals of his podcasts is to have fun. He likes to have fun, and also he's only worth $60 million only. He'd like to be a billionaire like LeBron James. People criticize him by saying that it affects his play. He's wasting his time with his podcast. If he had practiced more, the Warriors would be a better team. They could have won the championship last year. I actually think what he's doing is a smart thing. He's very talented. He has an opinionated personality. He's very good on his podcast. I think the world is realizing that even basketball players, they're sort of the legacy celebrities. The real celebrities now are the YouTubers, the TikTokers, the people that run podcasts. I think he realizes this also.